Well, hello, my pickles, my snowflakes, my turtles, my no matter what club members. Welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto under 20. When I say under 20, I mean total carbs, not net. Um, and most every day my carbs are well under 15, because that's how I roll. And so today I'm having my leftover stew, which is nothing more than ground beef, cauliflower crumbles, cream cheese, butter, Brussels sprouts, and some organic beef stock. And it's just leftovers. And my leftovers could change every single week, but that's what's left. Well, the burger isn't. I add the fresh burger. And so I add that and cook that up and let it steep for a few days, the flavors marry in the fridge, and then that's what I'm having. And it is a nice hearty bowl. It's decadently rich because I use the fattiest burger I can find. And then the burger fat that I keep in the stew, along with the butter and the cream cheese. I don't need anything else, but I'm having something else. I have my big bowl of lettuces to accompany it. And today I'm having 3.5 tablespoons of a combo of EVOO and macadamia nut oil. And I'm having Olivia's baby butter lettuce, Olivia's spring mix, Olivia's baby arugula, and organic green leaf lettuce in it. And so I'm adding the oils to that, the cup of that soup. I'll be in heaven. And tonight is my third of 3 overnights. So, yep, I'll be going to bed, getting up, and doing my overnight at the police department. So these are my macros for the day. My calories are 1,412 calories. My protein is 33 grams. My carbs are 12.2 total. And my fats are 140.2. And that's how I'm liking it. So, well, it was so exciting to go into my Yahoo personal account and check my emails. And there's one in there that says, "Be the man you used to be." Well, I'm so excited. I had no idea. I must have had a little fade out in my life if I was the man, and much less getting back to the one that I used to be. Thought that was just kind of funny. So I was reading the first for women that I get, and I get it basically to bring it into the jail. So female arrestees have something that they can read at times if they've been nice. They've been nice. No, I'm not going to give them this. So I do that so they have something to read. And so because it's like a Dr. Oz show. I'm sure he has some financial interest in it. He has to, because there's so much, this month it's about eating bread, and next month it's about fruit smoothies, and the week after, so anyway, but I did think that this is rather funny. So, dieting for 1 week, men, they stop putting cream in their coffee and they drop 10 pounds. I love that. Women, they went to the gym for an hour every day. They have cut out carbs. They gave up wine, and hard to read backwards. They caught a stomach bug, and after 1 week, they've gained a pound. Raise your hands if this has been your experience with a significant other trying to drop a few lbs together. It's so true. That's the funny part. I mean, that's how it rolls. All right, so then another article, and as you can tell, I had a nice even tear. Yeah, not. And this did talk about how meal prep, new science proves that prepping meals ahead improves diet quality and curbs stress to triple weight loss success. And first 24-page cookbook is loaded with delicious ways to get to the perks. Well, I'm not going to get to that. But this woman here dropped half of her original weight. She was 277. Oh, no, she didn't drop half. But she did lose 111 pounds. Cute. So some of the keys to the success here, the tips are what you can do for your meal prepping success. And it says here that it improves the diet quality, because I don't have time or energy to chop veggies on a weeknight. But since I started chopping on weekends, this particular woman eats more vegetables. That's a boon for your waistline, because the most veggie-rich diet takes off pounds 3 times faster than those that skimp on the healthy picks. So, and I do my salad bowl every day only because, lettuces get funky, and I only have one fluted crystal bowl. So I don't mind doing that. But, a lot of Greg's stuff, I prep 5 of them Monday through Friday's meals that he has that are not keto, so I won't be mentioning them. But it keeps your cravings in check. Researchers at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland liken willpower to a muscle that becomes fatigued from overuse. In their studies, repeatedly resisting temptation weakened willpower for 58%. But batch cooks always have a healthy meal to come home to without taxing their willpower. This stops you from grabbing a donut when you're tired and hungry. And I would agree, on those days where I'm like heading home and I know my OMAD is going to be in like 45 minutes, I get kind of excited about it. I look forward to it. And even when I'm home, I look forward to my OMAD. So I'm not thinking of snacking. And as I tell my clients, take some of those Celtic salt crystals, put them on your tongue, and have a warmed lemon water, and see how that works. And let that go through your little body and bloodstream and kind of temper that need that you have for wanting to eat. Because, sometimes I don't think about eating until it's time to eat. And other times, I am ready 6 hours before I have my OMAD. Just how it rolls. So, and then by prepping your foods to the best of your ability, it makes portion control effortless. Pre-portioning meals takes the guesswork out of eating. And I've seen a lot of, especially like men, when they do it, it's going to be so simple. It's going to be like steak, asparagus, cauliflower crumbles, or something like that. It's like boom, boom, boom. 5 like glass containers, or maybe just the regular, stacky, plasticky ones. But anyway, they're doing it, and they're doing it all at the same time, and it's there. And, it's maybe they measure it too. Maybe they measure the meat and the veggies, and it's all in there, and it's all ready to go. Maybe sometimes they just add a little pat of butter or something like that on mealtime as they're warming it up. But it takes the guesswork out of eating, which is another thing. When you come home, you could be hangry, and you don't want to have to go through the weighing and measuring every single night. It gets tired. And what happens the first night that you don't do it? Yeah, you'll be dating Ben and Jerry's. I know you. I've looked through your window. Don't think that blind went all the way down. I peeked right through. Portion sizes have increased so dramatically over the last decade that our eyes don't even know what is enough. You might think that looks like a half a cup of rice, when in reality it's twice that. So those extra calories do add up. And if you measure and portion out everything into individual containers, you're less likely to overeat. And for me, it's like, make sure you get enough fat. Make sure you get enough healthy fats, either the oils on a salad or the butters, or whatever you're cooking those meals in or reheating them in. Make sure you get enough fat so it carries you. Johns Hopkins University researchers found that dieters who ate pre-portioned home-cooked meals ate an average of 140 calories less per meal than those who favor restaurant fare. And this said that's enough to lose 44 pounds a year. I never believed the BS in here about like the time they had the keto article finally, and it says you can lose 10 pounds a week. So people are figuring, oh, I'll lose 40 the first month, and they're 58. and they're postmenopause. No, no. And they're the ones that are buying first, right? It slashes stress. I like that. And so by planning ahead, you save yourself a lot of unnecessary stress. Indeed, eliminating the pressure of cooking on the fly helps reduce the production of fat-packing stress hormone cortisol, an effect that researchers found helped women who dialed back tension in their life to lose 160% more weight. Another happy side effect, NSV, is that preparing meals in advance promotes greater bonding with loved ones around the table. Cooking ahead means I can enjoy dinner time, enjoy my food, and spend more time with my family. Nothing can replace that quality time. So, all of those things are so true, and it just takes the pressure off. You know, when I'm coming home from work at 8 a.m. or I'm coming home from my 12-step meeting at 8:30, and that's when I put together all the food. So everything right now, if you came into and opened up my fridge, you would see Greg's dinner on a big Fiesta plate covered in foil, and then you would see all of his sides. You would see my bowl of soup that I'm having, and you would see my salad bowl with all the lettuces all measured, and they all match what's in my chronometer. And when I'm making the salad, that's how I can see it with the lettuces. And so each lettuce is individually listed, as you can see. And it just works, you know, it's part of building your integrity with your food, your relationship with food, and it's at a glance, what you're eating and how much of it. And it just, you know, if you're gaining any weight and you're not tracking, you know, you might have portion distortion, or it could be just water retention. But how do you know? Because you're just eyeballing things. And if you still want to lose weight, you might want to continue to do the weighing, tracking, and measuring just until you get to maintenance. Although I will share with you that sometimes maintenance is just as much work and vigilance to continue to do. Why? Because I want to. I don't really do things different. I suppose I just have more butter or oils. You know, more oil on my salad, my bowl of lettuces, and like the leftover stew with the cream cheese and the butter. I might not have had such a delicious bowl of soup when I was trying to lose the weight, but my body seems to have like met her set point, and so that's how I'm doing it. And as you can see, my calories are high for today, which is a little bit higher than the rest of the week will be, and a little bit higher than yesterday was because I had the steak and just a few veggies. So it rolls out that way. It's fine with me. It works. I'm going to continue it. And, you know, I liked that article on meal prepping, and, you know, the stress and anxiety leave. You're not coming home at, you know, 4:45 in the afternoon, and you're going, you know, you've got kids, you've got a significant other, you've got yourself, you're hangry, you know that dinner is like an hour and a half away, and so the second shift begins for you if you're the meal provider. And if you go home and it's made like it's a keto casserole, or it's like the keto soup, or it is just burgers on the grill with sides of veggies or sides of a salad, and it's done. You already prepped the salad, or the veggies have been prepped, and they just need to be like warmed up, maybe with a pat of butter on top of the stove. It just removes the stress. You know what you're having. You know that it's been prepped as much as it can be before it's put on a plate and served. And so that's a great stress reliever. You don't need a second huge dose of cortisol, that stress hormone that causes you to gain weight, for the second shift. You already had it probably all day at work. And so you just want to ease up, Chauncey, and just enjoy as much preppedness as you can for what you're having. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with just tending to business, keto, under 20. It works. Lots of fats, weighed, measured, tracked. It just works for me, and it works for a lot of other people too. If it doesn't work for you, then don't do it. Don't stress yourself out. If those things cause stress, then eliminate them. But for somebody like me, it's like, it's the soothing part. So guess what? I'm going to see you the next time here on Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto and Sarah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.